Boom, boom, boom. Yes, I think we're actually live. Hello. Now listen to me. If you're looking at improving your memory, or maybe looking at ways to soothe those tired, achy muscles, then stay tuned because I've got an amazing natural approach for you. Hi, I'm Tim Cooper, and I'd like to welcome you, no matter where you are on this amazing planet of ours, whether it's morning, evening, night, afternoon. Okay, so which amazing essential oil are we going to be talking about today? Well, by popular demand, we are going to be talking about rosemary. Okay, now rosemary is just one of those, once again, very, very versatile essential oils, and we know that we use it a lot in cooking, like certain cultures use a lot of rosemary. And I'm going to talk about how you can even use the essential oil in your cooking in this video. Now look, sometimes you will see me sort of glancing down because I just want to, I've got some notes beside me, so I just don't want to miss anything, and I don't want to say the wrong words because then we can all get in trouble. Okay, so let's start from the very beginning. And it's amazing going through and doing this series because there's so much about these oils and their uses and how much support and the different types of support they can provide that it's often easy to forget, especially if you're not using it. And as a massage therapist, I was sort of like going, oh, of course. I remember doing that because I'd actually forgotten, or just it wasn't the first thing on my mind because I'm not working in that area anymore, how I used to use rosemary in my clinic with people who had those tired, sore, achy muscles. So I used to incorporate rosemary into my massage oil blends along with some other essential oils to help relieve that. Okay, and there's lots of ways that you can do this. So you can just apply it with another oil into a carrier oil and rub it onto the problem spot. You can put it in a bath, maybe with some Epsom salts and some other nice relaxing essential oils, and have a nice soak just to sort of soak away those aches and that sort of stuff, right? So a nice soothing, relaxing thing. So once again, very safe. But I would do some things here. Number one, I would ensure that if you're putting it into the bath, make sure you disperse it. Okay, you don't want to have in lots of cases you don't want to put straight rosemary oil onto sensitive areas of the skin. So if you don't sort of disperse the oil, obviously because oil will float and it will just sort of sit in one great big blob, right? Which will then make it quite concentrated on one spot of your skin when you go to sit into the bath. So when you're adding essential oils to bath water and sort of stuff, make sure you take the time to disperse the oils. That's a big thing, right? So that's one way. Now, what else is rosemary really famous for? Well, rosemary is really famous for remember and stay. When people are walking around with a little sprig of rosemary on their shirts, because there's a saying, rosemary for the memory. Now, once again, if you find this information useful, please like, comment, and share. Got any questions? Welcome into the comments. Okay, and actually, while I'm sort of doing this, I might just come up here and I'll copy this. So, rosemary is proven to help with concentration. Okay, so once again, if you're studying or you're reading something and you're reading something that you want to recall, if you actually diffuse rosemary, even if you just have a bottle beside you and then just take in the aroma while you're studying or while you're reading, come the time of having to recall, once again, if you diffuse rosemary or you have it close by, it can actually help you recall. It's a really, really neat trick for students and those who need to remember things like we all do. Now, once again, it is also quite safe to take internally. If you look at the instructions on the bottle, the directions on the back of this bottle say, for flavouring use, dilute 1 drop in food or liquid. And once again, it smells absolutely amazing, okay? Absolutely amazing. It's if you've ever taken a sprig of rosemary and crushed it between your fingers and then smelt, that's what this smells like. And yes, you can actually use it in cooking as a seasoning, but this is highly concentrated. So I really would recommend that you add a little bit first and then sort of take this out, rather than go dropping 5 or 6 drops in. Now, we know when we're cooking with herbs or herbs, wherever you are in the world, we know that we're cooking that when we're using dry herbs, we've got to use a fair amount, because the dry, because they're not whatever the word is, they're not as strong. Then we have the fresh herbs. Now, we don't have to use as much of the fresh herb, because everything's all still nice and fresh, and all the oils are still in there and easily accessible. And so we can use less fresh. Well, when it comes to this sort of stuff, you use even less, because this is highly concentrated. This is the essential oil from within the plant. So you enable all the other plant matter to dilute down the taste. So sometimes even just sticking a toothpick into the bottle and stirring that in is sometimes enough. It is very, very concentrated. But because it is pure, right? Because it is pure, it tastes like when you take the lid off this bottle and smell it, it smells like a real rosemary bush, right? And it tastes, because it's pure. So yes, you can use it in your cooking. So anywhere where you would use a dry or fresh herb, you can use dry or fresh rosemary. You can use the essential oil, but once again, just start with a little bit and then add it in. Now, the other thing that rosemary can support with the respiratory system. So opening up the airways there, it can support that. It can help with digestion. So once again, adding it to food, putting it into a gel cap, or rubbing it topically, okay? But what I do recommend with rosemary is I wouldn't be putting rosemary neat onto the skin, whether it's a baby or it just could really inflame sensitive areas, okay? So always put rosemary oil into a carrier and then apply to the skin, okay? Apparently, I've never seen this used before, but apparently, if you apply it to your scalp, so give yourself a scalp massage, apparently it makes your hair look more abundant, right? Funny enough, I actually use doTERRA products to wash my hair, and I use their shampoo and conditioner almost every day, and people actually keep on commenting how dark my hair looks and how darker my hair got. Now, once again, it may or may not happen for everybody, but I've still, luckily enough, have a reasonable amount of hair on my head, and it's still quite dark. And I attribute a lot of that to using really good products that, once again, if you depending on the product you use on your hair, on your head, like you don't want to sort of block those pores and follicles and that sort of stuff, which can sometimes make your hair look a little bit thinner. So using these good products on your scalp keeps those follicles clean and free, and the hair keeps on coming out, flowing out, if you know what I mean. Okay, it can help it can help with your system overall. Okay, so it can help with improved organ function. Okay, so it can help with that homeostasis and just keeping everything running properly. And that's about it for today, I think. It can reduce stress. So once again, you can diffuse it, or you can mix it with lavender, like equal parts rosemary, equal parts lavender, and that would just sort of help to melt the stresses of the day away. Okay, but a great oil, I've used it myself extensively. Once again, just for helping those tight sore muscles for the active people, right? So for those of us amongst us who are active, whether that be by exercise or heavy physical activity or work, great stuff just to soothe those worked out muscles, to soothe away those aches. Okay, amazing stuff. Great for the memory, great for concentration, and also great for respiratory, digestion, overall health and well-being. So that's the use of rosemary. Now, once again, if you want to get some free samples, so if you live in Australia and you want to experience these essential oils for yourself, please go to samples.pureessentials.store. There's a great video there. It tells you how essential oils can help in supporting your health and wellness. And fill out the form. We'll be in contact. Work out what would be the best sample to send you, and we'll work from there. And we'll get those samples out to you. Jody's just requested another one. So what have we got? Aborte, whatever it is. I don't even know how to actually pronounce that one, Jody. So you've actually got me. I know what it is, but I'm not sure on the pronunciation of that one. I'm just an Australian male. So yeah, maybe tomorrow or some other time we'll have a look at that. That is a great essential oil, as are all the doTERRA essential oils. Okay. Now, once again, if you as I said, I can't always talk about the specifics of things in this in the public forum, but if you want to contact me, if you've got any questions whatsoever about any, I'm trying to be multitasking here, and multitasking is a myth. If you want to contact me with any specific questions, please feel free to message me at m.me/Tim Cooper Health. Now here we can get into a little bit more detail. We can talk about specific issues, health concerns that you may be faced with, and we can work out which oils may help support you in that case. Okay, so you can contact me at m.me/Tim Cooper Health. Any questions, please put them in the comments below. Once again, if you like what you see, please like us, please give us some love, and that one didn't go away. There we go. Okay, please show us some love. Share it around. If you know of anybody who you believe can benefit from this information, please tag them in. And yeah, I will see you back here at 10 a.m. Brisbane time tomorrow. Until then, you take care.